Safety and Violence Prevention Program, or YMCA. It's a violence prevention program that attempts to take a place-based approach. We do prevention and intervention. One way we do prevention is we allow individuals to come into our spaces, which we consider sacred, and we use trauma-informed care.
Urban Warriors program is a mentorship program that connects military veterans, combat veterans, and young people who have been exposed to chronic violence in their communities.
They're able to talk about some of the challenges they have, but more importantly, the vets are able to allow them to matriculate through this crazy terrain that they face daily.
And it's an opportunity for young people to, one, have a mentor who they can look up to, and also a safe space to share these experiences and learn and grow and heal from these experiences and not feel isolated as if they're the only ones who experience them.
I started attending this program for about 32 weeks, and ever since then, everything's been pretty good.
I think one of the greatest things that Urban Warriors does is it allows the veterans, from their perspective, who have been conditioned to serve and protect, to continue their service as a civilian.
I really never had a mentor or sort of like a kind of somebody who would show me, you know, the right path in life, you know, staying away from gangs, you know, doing drugs, you know, selling drugs and all that stuff, you know.
So that's what's the powerful part. They're talking to someone who understands what it's like to be in a situation or be in an environment that's considered like a combat zone.
What led me to Urban Warriors, it was only one experience. You could say I was in the wrong time, at the wrong moment. I have a felony that is still to this day, it's in process, and hopefully I'm gonna get rid of from my record.
Troops are coming into these communities in hopes of changing the way that the community is. And from the perspective of the youth, it gives them an opportunity to partner with or be mentored by an individual that understands some of the things that go along with being in a violent situation.
Like Carlos, he's a senior, he's about to get out of high school. So maybe we want to set him on the right path, you know, help him look for jobs, build his resume, you know, see what kind of jobs he wants to get into, you know.
I'm going to go to community college, and I'm looking into construction management or architecture management.
I think the Urban Warriors program as of now really gets to the social emotional needs that young people need support coping with and dealing with.
My friends that were in this program, were raised in a neighborhood that it's really not safe to be in, and we all were able to like open up to each other, and we had the same things to deal with. So we talked to each other, like brainstorm and thought, what could we do to help each other and our community together? And hopefully one day we could all come together and the neighborhood won't be, like, as everybody knows it, like dangerous, you know?
And we also want to be sure that we consider our veterans and think about the kind of support services that they need. While we're a youth serving agency, we also are asking veterans to commit a big amount of their time and to share of themselves. And so we want to be sure that we're thinking about what kind of resources do they need and how do we make sure that we provide responsible support to them.
When I joined Urban Warriors, I was really in a really dark path. You know, I was going through finals, I was going through a breakup, and my ex-girlfriend just had a miscarriage. And so it was like life all hit me at once, and you know. And then one of my buddies, he used to work with us. His name is Will, and he's like, "Hey man, it's like you need to really get out, you know." And I'm like, "Yeah, you know, dwelling in your sorrow is not going to get you anywhere." So I'm like, "You know what? I'm going to have to lose it." I think this is like my chance to give back to the community. You know, I served my country already, so now it's time to give back to the community.
And now that they've got a mentor and somebody that they're working with, how can that person, along with our services, support them to take action steps towards what they want for their future?
What I've gained from being with my mentors is, one of them is trust. I learned that we should all trust each other, get to know each other, you know. First, before judging, get to know the person, ask them what way could you help them out, and you might never know, you could build a great bond with them. I also learned to always like man up to what you do, you know. If you do something wrong, you gotta learn from the mistake and not go on and do it again.
Helping the youth from Chicago and pretty much giving them the understanding of, there's more out there than just, succumbing to the statistics, and, we have to get involved with it as far as the community and get together and all that stuff. It's kind of hard to say it. It's just, I'm really passionate about it. It just, in order to put it into words, it's just really hard.
It has changed after Urban Warriors. I learned how to manage myself, how to keep things together. Sometimes you just need a little push back from everybody else and control yourself.
If I can make an impact on one person, I'm set for life.